All right, we're back with the Fox News Alert, a manhunt intensifying for the person of interest, and look at this video, in a Times Square shooting that injured 3 people.
Farrakhan Muhammad's brother told New York City Police Department Muhammad meant to shoot him, his brother, after they'd had a dispute. Instead, he shot 3 innocent bystanders, including a 4-year-old girl.
An officer is hailed a hero after she was seen rushing that young little girl to the ambulance, describing her as the strongest little girl I have ever seen. Let's bring in Dan Bongino, Fox News contributor, former NYPD officer. Very touching when you see that officer. This is exactly why we don't need to defund police and we need more officers. She said she became a cop, Dan, because she just wants to help people. What do you think?
Yeah, it's incredible video. And listen, the era of social media and cell phone cameras everywhere haven't been great for everything, right? We can probably all agree. But sometimes in moments like this, we really need to see this stuff, Ainsley. I mean, why? Think about this, right? If you're a leftist, not necessarily a Democrat. A lot of Democrats realize this defund the police thing is a disaster. I mean, just read their post-election analysis. But if you're a liberal, a radical leftist, and you think defunding the police is a good idea, you probably also believe, right? It's probably a fair assumption that stereotyping people based on collective group characteristics is a bad idea, right? I'm just trying to walk through some logic with the left. Stereotyping people because of their race, their whatever their sexual preference, whatever it may be, that's a bad idea, correct? So why is it okay to do it to cops? I don't understand that. I'm asking a serious question. So the radical left has this ACAB saying, which is not friendly for the air, especially all cops are. You fill in the blanks. It's not a nice word. All cops. That's what ACAB stands for. Leftists spray painted all over the place. These radicals. So it's okay to do that to cops, but it's not okay to do it to everyone else. And you wonder, like, are these sane people anymore? Like, is this, and I'm really glad you saw that video because, again, you see that these cops out there doing their job for almost no money, by the way, are not doing it for fame and glory. They're doing it for moments like that to save people's lives. It's really a disgrace. And I want to tell every cop out there listening, police officer out there listening, I will use my time on Fox News from now until they have me, until the day they let me go or I go to the grave, to advocate for you guys, because I know what you do every day, and 99% of you, they're busting your butts to keep people's streets safe. You really, at great cost to yourself.
And Dan, think about this. They got rid of the anti-crime unit. They cut $1 billion from the force. They cut 4,000 people from there. They can't get close to getting 100 people for an academy class, which is a joke. And meanwhile, when you go on, you're looking to get out to a less divisive culture out in Nassau County or Suffolk County. So having said all that, now they want to, all of a sudden, secure the place for tourists. We want tourists to come back. You know where that happened? 42nd Street. You know what happened at 7:45 at night, the same night? A guy got stabbed in the chest with a screwdriver at Chamber Street, a beautiful area, neighborhood area. And you want cops to be defunded, you want to dismantle law enforcement, and then ask tourists to come back? Forget it.
You know, Brian, one of the great intellects of our time is Thomas Sowell. He's a legend. He's been on this network off and on, but he's really a genius. And he says all the time, I'm not quoting him directly, but the gist of it is this, that, you know, only an intellectual, couldn't figure this out, right? So let me get this straight. Like liberal intellectuals, you're going to engage in bail reform, effectively letting bad guys out on the street so there's no penalty for their crimes. You're then going to attack the police and the media pretty much every day. You're going to jump to the conclusion in every use of force incident that the police is the bad guy before even giving them due process. You're going to pay them nothing, and then you're going to pull their qualified immunity so they could lose their house, their bank account, and everything. And you're only an intellectual or a liberal is sitting here going, gosh, why is it we can't recruit any police officers? Sure. I mean, the sane people watching your show are like, yeah, that sounds like kind of a crappy job right now, even though the mission of a police officer is still one of the most heroic we have.
And it is Police Week this week.
Absolutely. Dan, last week we were talking about how Facebook said, no, Donald Trump, we're not going to let you back onto our platform. And now, as people are going, are these tech companies too big? NBC did a poll and asked, does social media do what to the country? About 2/3 say that social media divides the country. So, they call it social media because it sounds like everybody's being social, but it sounds like it's pretty toxic.
Yeah, you know what's interesting? The report you guys sent me to do this, I'm in that NBC News thing. My because my Facebook page is either 1 or 2 in the country on any given day based on CrowdTangle, which is Facebook's tool. Right. And that's based on reach and other things. I mean, I don't say that as a pat on the back. I say it because, but who better to comment on this story than me? But this is an absurd story. Number one, Facebook and Twitter, they're left-wing companies. We get it. Let's stop pretending it's social media. It's left-wing propaganda. Just look at the Twitter search feature on any given day. They editorialize all the time. But dividing the country, social media, you know who's dividing the country? Leftists. Again, this is one of those things, only an intellectual can't figure this out, or a liberal. When you all day, every day, focus on calling your political opponents racist, transophobes, homophobes, any word with an ist or a phobe at the end, an istophobic, phobophobic, phobophobe, and then you wonder why the country's divided?
Right.
You have an honest disagreement on taxes, school choice, everything. You're definitely a racist. You're like, wait, what? What are you even talking about? I'm talking about school choice. That's the left. And then you wonder why the country's divided. Give me a break.
And they try to cancel you. I got to bring up this one other story that just struck me over the weekend. The Fox & Friends weekend covered, and few other people did. The Daily Mail has a story of the Hunter Biden emails that show Hunter Biden in knee-deep with these Chinese company, one of which spy had disappeared since then. And it shows he's been offered opposition research to his dad, Joe Biden, who happened to be running and winning a presidential campaign. Excuse me, China was helping the Bidens win an election. Will someone examine this story and tell me why you're not if you don't?
Think about this. Let's paint a contrast for you right now. What was the story we heard just 2 weeks ago? The mainstream media was all over it. They said, oh my gosh, we have proof of the Russia collusion hoax. Paul Manafort shared opposition research, Trump's former campaign manager, with a Russian asset, Konstantin Kilimnik, who, by the way, was an Obama State Department source. It was a huge story all over Twitter, you know, the alleged social media company, right? Now we have evidence right now that an actual Chinese citizen associated with the spy chief of China, Hunter Biden's words, not mine, shared opposition research. And who's talking about it? The answer is only us on Fox and Friends. I thought sharing opposition research was a big deal with spies. Not if you're a Democrat. Then it's okay, folks. No worries at all.
Crickets around the country. Nobody wants this story. It's amazing.
What a joke.
No one denies it either.
What a joke. Nope. No one denies it. But why would they? Media will cover for it. Only we're talking about it.
Good question.
Dan, thank you so much.